About to burn this meat. That's wrong with it. Then we got the whole top noodles going. Mind y'all, I have like 30 minutes left to get this finished and put on the table before I have to go back to work in 30 minutes. Then we got the onions, about to add it in, like, ooh. So I've added in the garlic and the onion. So we're gonna stir that around a bit. Show some love. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let that sit for a second. We're gonna take care of all of this. You're probably wondering what this is right here in the corner. By the way, I use, what is it called? Himalayan pink salt. That's what I use. Okay, so boom. So now that this is all mixed in, I'm about to get the other ingredients that we're gonna add in here. Sit tight. Next ingredient, we're gonna use some of this heavy whipping cream. You don't need to add too much. Again, I really don't follow directions. I eyeball everything, you know. I let my ancestors whisper in my ear, tell me when to stop. Okay, boom, stop. Then we're gonna add a little bit of this. You know, I'm a little cheap when it comes to the cheese. I don't buy that fancy stuff. Great value. Boom. We're gonna get that open like this. If I can open this with one hand, I probably can't. Okay, boom. Open. We're gonna grab some cheese. Then we're gonna sprinkle. I'll be actually gonna add a little bit more. I'm just used to turn the bag up. You're gonna do that. All right, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? All right. Then we're gonna watch this get a little bit cheesy. It's not really saucy, so you can add a little bit more heavy whipping cream. So you can do that. Awesome. And there's actually one ingredient missing, so I'm going to go grab that. I'll never follow recipes word for word, so you can use these fire roasted dice, or you can go in your pantry and see what you have. Last time I cooked this meal, I used this, or you can always use sun-dried tomatoes. Last time I cooked this meal, I used this, but I'm not really feeling the sun-dried tomatoes this time. So like I said, we're gonna stick with the diced fire roasted garlic. So we're gonna drain this off just a little bit. We don't need all that juice. There's enough juice going on in there. So we're gonna drain that. Probably gonna make a mess on this counter, but it's all good. I'll clean it later. So we're gonna take a couple of these. We're gonna throw that in there, light it. So we're gonna cut this real quick. Now that I have my fire roasted tomatoes in there, you feel free to use as much as you like. Get that all mixed in. Turn down your fire if you need to. I think this will be saucy enough. I'm actually afraid to add more the heavy whipping cream. You can. Some people like their stuff really cheesy and really creamy. I've learned to lay off, of course, you know. Lactose, we don't need to add all that cheese, but here I am anyways, because I love cheese. So we're gonna melt some more in there. I'm actually gonna put more tomatoes in here too. So watch this. We're gonna go like this live. Boom! More tomato. That not enough? Alright. Bam! More tomato. Alright, that's good. We done. We don't need no more tomato. Now I think I got too much tomato in here. It's alright though. This thing gonna taste good. Only thing left now that I'm waiting on is our pasta. Let's check on that to see how that's going. Ooh, we are just about there. We're gonna let that go for another 5 more minutes and we'll be done. Oh yes, how can I forget? We gotta add the spinach, the healthy stuff. We're gonna take that like that. We're gonna sprinkle that in there. We're just gonna mix that around. Of course, that's not enough, so we're gonna add more. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Boom. Normally I cut this up, but I'm being lazy. I have only 20 more minutes, so I'm not gonna cut this up tonight. They're gonna eat what I put on the plate. So when you feel like you have enough in there, you just keep stirring, and then it shrinks down faster if you actually put a lid on it. So I'll probably end up doing that in a second. Again, the pasta will be almost done, and then I'll go ahead and get that stirred up again. As you can see, there's a little bit of sauce now at the bottom. That's what I was waiting for. So I did have to add a little bit more heavy cream in it. Because of course, once we add the pasta in it, that will take up the rest of that cheese sauce that we have in here. So, all right. So I have drained those beautiful tasting bow tie pasta noodles. And I'm going to add it to the mix over here. Bam. All right, here we are again. Again, I have mixed in the pasta. So now this is what we have as a completion. And I did it with 11 minutes to spare. So I'll be able to make me a plate real quick, chow down on this for the next 5-10 minutes, and I'm good to go. Like I said, these are easy meals that you and your family can complete as well. Technically I did this in 50 minutes. I probably could have completed this in about 45 minutes, but again, these are just things that you can do for you and your family that are really quick. I try my hardest to cook every night. I really am not a fan of leftovers, so I'm always online, specifically Pinterest, looking up different recipes to cook for my family, so that way they're not stuck eating this. Boom. We're not doing that every night. So there you have it. And there, Bay goes. He just came home for work. Oh yes, also I did have to mention that Timmy was a great asset in this quick meal this evening. So come here, boo. Tim.
Yes?
So again, I want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. So he put the water in the pot. He put the pot on the stove. He turned the eye on. He took this out for me. So he took everything out to help me put everything on the table. So now we feast.